Hello YouTubers. Yesterday I got a package from Wicklow1966. He had sent this at least 4 weeks ago and it finally reached me yesterday, and probably because it was hung up in customs, I don't know. But these are fines from Ireland. He said he would send me some of these coins. So he's got them taped up here, and he's wrote what they are on them. So I will untape them and show you. Okay, so I've got them unwrapped, and he wrote on them where he found them: Ireland Republic, a half crown, and a sixpence. And there's from the Ireland Free State a three pence. And he knows I collect Irish coins, so I'm very happy that he sent those to me. Thank you, Wicklow. A Victoria penny. I guess it's a widowhead, 1900, and young Victoria penny, 1868. Wow, that's pretty old. This one is a young head, 1864, and that is a half penny. And then he sent me a Swiss 2 Rappen, 1930. 1 or 7, I think that might, well, I think it's a 1. A Swiss 2 Rappen, 1958, and he says he found those in the Swiss Alps. And those others were some that he found in Ireland, of course. So I'm going to add these to my collection, and thank you very much, Wicklow. Like I said, you didn't have to send these, but I do appreciate it, and I will add them to my collection. They will be a treasured part of my collection. Thank you very much. He also sent a little note: enjoy the coins. Thanks again for your time and supporting my channel. Sorry about the condition of the half crown and sixpence. Wicklow1966. Well, I think the condition of them is just fine. I mean, that's actually very nice for dug coins. You know, I can't complain about that condition. They are what they are, but those are beautiful. I don't see anything wrong with those. I love that harp on there. 1962. Yeah, the condition's not bad. That's a 1960. And that one I can't see. It's too small. I can't see without my glasses. But, yeah, they're beautiful. And, you know, a dug coin, you really can't complain about the condition. Those are great. And this one, I had to kind of laugh when I pulled the tape off. The part of the green that was on the coin came off on the tape, so I've got like a reverse thing there. And Swiss coins, I'm not sure. I maybe have 1 or 2 of them, but I'm grateful for those too. So thank you very much. That's a great thing for you to do, and I really appreciate it. I just want to show you a couple little jars here. This one, I just cleaned it up. I've had it for a little while. It's one that I dug up, and obviously has some chips, but these chips feel real smooth, so I tend to think that they're old. And this has been laying in a creek, so the water maybe has softened the edges of those a little bit. But that one had a nice bluish tint, so I wanted to show that one to you. I don't know how old it is. It doesn't have any real distinguishing marks on it that I can see. Possibly see something there, but I'll have to look it up. This one here, when I looked at it, I thought, well, it's not really old. It's a screw top lid. But I found it yesterday. I did get a couple bottles yesterday at a place that we went. But it has a O in a square. So I looked up that mark. And that mark is from the Owens Bottling Company. And that actually was from, I believe they said, oh, okay, so I just took another look at this, and that does have an O and a square. and this one has an O and a square. So, and if you look, they're both a kind of a screw top, but they're an old, more of a chunky type, and they're thick glass. So I did look that up, and an O and a square is from the Owens Bottling Company, and they used that mark from 1911 to 1929. So I will show you. O and a square, Owens Bottle, 1911 to 1929. So these bottles are older than I thought they were, and that makes me happy. So 2 more bottles to add to my collection. I have a bunch of bottles soaking and need to be cleaned, so I will have to get to that. And I finally cleaned off a couple shelves so I would have space to display them. I have 2 different Vaseline jars here, and you can tell the difference in the color. You see that this one seems to have a dark tint to it, or this one has that yellowish look. This one's more of a greenish. But I mean, it looks like that on camera, but actually it almost looks like it has that black look to it. I mean, it's not black, it's clear glass, but it just has a clear, much clearer look to it. You can tell the difference. This one is an older one. It actually has the Cheeseboro manufacturing on it, where this one here actually says Vaseline, and it says trademark Vaseline Cheeseboro, and it's a newer jar. But I just wanted to show you the difference in the 2 jars. Now, even though I've been going on a lot of bottle hunts lately, I do look for other things to pick up while I'm out there. And yesterday I found this, and it's obviously a little hook that probably would have been part of some kind of a, maybe a brooch. I don't know. It really looks kind of old. Obviously copper, it's nice and green. So that was interesting. I always look for interesting stuff, you know, even though I'm just basically bottle hunting right now. I still do look for anything interesting in metal, or even like that little leather shoe piece I picked up. I thought that was really neat because it was really old. My husband, even though it's going to be a high of 51 degrees today here, and it's going to rain pretty soon, my husband has decided... Oh, sorry, that's the cat trying to climb up here and falling off. That's something else I found. You know, I tell you that I go down about a block away from my house and there's a little creek and I find stuff there. Well, the other day when I went down there, this found me. Poor little baby. He was crying in the woods and the high weeds, and he was just crying. And he followed me home. So now I guess he's got a new home. Anyway, back to this. Today it's going to be cold and it's going to rain pretty soon, but my husband has decided that today's the day he wants to go out and dig bottles back in the creepy place. So we'll see what we can find, and I'll get back at you.